All right, everyone, it's the moment you've been waiting for. Welcome to Riptide 2024's finals of the Monkey Business side bracket. I am Sunset from Kutztown University, joined by Spicy tonight.
It's been a day.
Yeah.
It's been a day. It ended all with Monkey Business is one of the best things we could do as well.
Oh,
So
absolutely.
I won't lie. I just got here. So
Yeah.
I did not see anything that happened. I saw the scores, and I'm like, oh, this looks fun. I saw her room crashes, and I just saw
Yeah.
a bunch of bananas
That
everywhere.
is pretty much the theme of the night. For people who are just tuning in or are unfamiliar with the Monkey Business bracket, the rules are the 6 races as following. It will be Baby Park, DK Mountain, Riverside Park, DK Jungle, DK Summit, and a second Baby Park. That's right, folks. You can also only choose Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong, or Funky Kong, and it is bananas only. Spicing it up here for the grand finals, you will also see there is a mirror mode 150cc. Just when you thought it was gonna be easy, this is gonna get a little bit more difficult. Spicy, you want to tell us what the people at home are rooting for and what they're gonna win?
Bananas. Like, we're actually at the point where we are awarding bananas to us. Yes, first place is walking away with a medal.
Yes.
Great medal. Love the Riptide medals here, but if I'm correct, they also get a bunch of bananas.
Yes.
And everyone top is getting a single banana, and wow, there's a lot of bananas here. It's like if you're just tuning in now, you don't understand how many bananas there are going to be until you actually look. They held this event last year as well, and it's funny now because I'm actually at the point where there's a meta change between last year and this year. We didn't have a Funky Kong or a Diddy Kong last year for
That's
this
true.
event. It was just Donkey Kong. So now it's like Diddy Kong I've seen, like, kind of has been running a lot lately.
Yeah, personally, in my lobby, I did run Diddy Kong, and it treated me well, I will say. So, it's really any man's game here. It can be
Very
extremely
true, yeah.
chaotic. I know Kutztown's Technical had some tricks up his sleeve, a little bit of an illegal maneuvering as well. I don't, you
Oh.
weren't here for it,
Oh.
but there was some tomfoolery that we might see repeated on stream now that he's on the setup. So.
Oh, I am so excited for this. I'm at this point, so East Coast is 11:22 here. I am not in any mood for like just serious gameplay. I want to see the craziness come out here. Whether it be just a bunch of bananas, whether it be some illegal movement. If I see something I've never seen before, I'm going to lose my mind. Way earlier than I should be losing my mind, but here I'm gonna lose my mind here.
I need to see tomfoolery, I need to see someone on an inward bike, and I need to see someone who gets in last get in first place immediately in the next map. Looking here, we have our this is our final 12, excuse me. P-Merks, Technical, VerteX, LinguineBruh, U-Turns Bow, Sloppygunner, Owen, Rookie, Oddonion, Yoshimight, MeanGreen, and Princess Brat, 2 of which you may notice had been on our casting previously.
And I won't lie, because Rookie and Brat are here, that's kind of the reason we're on right now.
Yeah.
But it's like, Brat, talk to Brat as she qualified. It's like, oh no, who's gonna cast? I'm like, okay, we're gonna be on the
Don't
mic.
worry,
It's
I
fun.
just had to throw my lobby just a little harder so that way I could get in here and have some quality time on the desk with you, Spicy.
It's an absolute pleasure too. I won't lie, I ended my Splatoon cast 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Said I'm not hopping on the mic for Mario Kart tonight. Look, here I
Here we
am,
are.
live from Sandusky, Ohio, from Riptide 2024 with some monkey business. That's exactly what I came here for.
That pretty much sums it up well. Now that we're on our faces, I'd like to show off, this is what you're playing for at home, in addition to the bunch of bananas. It is a Riptide medal, and on the back, it does say, quote, Riptide 2024 MK8DX FFA Monkey Business Champion. You cannot see that, but I promise I just read it. This is a big deal.
Yeah, it might not seem like a big deal, because honestly, I think the bananas are a huge prize right now.
Yeah.
I'm also kind of hungry, so it's like the
Well-
bananas are a great prize. I should have played.
You should have
should've
played. You
played.
should have played the
Why
bracket. You could have bartered with somebody.
What I could have done, I could have played while commentating Splatoon.
Yeah.
I don't ask how that would have happened. Don't ask how that would have worked, because LAN play and everything. And
No,
there's an
it would've
entire
worked.
room there, but
Have you ever seen those 100-foot Ethernet cables? We could have just sent one through to the other room.
that's so true.
Yeah.
Totally not a tripping hazard for
No,
anyone
not
here.
at all.
Not at all.
People have eyes. They can see. It's fine.
That's very true, yeah. I'm excited for this. So, like, the fun thing is, I missed out on Monkey Business last year because I also commentated at the South. So it's ironic. So now, now I get, and I missed it earlier today because of commentating. So now I get to watch this.
Yeah,
for
we're
the
at
first
least
time.
part of the process, you know?
It's so cool.
Yeah, this is gonna be really awesome. We should have room up momentarily. Always gonna be issues with the technology here in Alan. That's just how the setting is. Please bear with us. But we're really excited to have you here today, and I'm excited to be with you tonight.
Oh, so excited, yeah. But yeah. Monkey Business is such, I've repeated this over and over again, but it's such a great way to end the first day of Riptide. And it's like kind of as like it's a nice like relaxer, I guess, considering tomorrow this is the heavy hitting day for Mario Kart at least, where we have the free for all mode, the event that everyone is here for pretty much, and like to have this like little fun event as well as battle mode earlier today. Ending with this, I think this is a great way to just be nice for everyone here, because in about 12 hours from now, we're gonna have players warming up and about to start with like actual competitive Mario Kart 8. But hey, maybe this is more competitive. There's no bananas at stake tomorrow.
I'd say this is more competitive purely because bananas are on the line, and that is more important than anything you could ever put on a metal lanyard. That's how I feel personally. Like, I'm a little sad that I'm not even in the running for it, but that's okay.
You know, next year, we've been seeing evolution of Monkey Business. I'm waiting for a banana to be put on, like, the lanyard next year.
Yeah,
as, like,
absolutely.
a metal. Like, just a bunch of bananas on some... And hello, Baby Park.
Oh, yeah.
Mirror mode Baby Park.
Yep.
Oh, I'm so excited to see some left turns.
Oh, me too.
So we're starting on P-Merks' point of view as well. So that's some... There's actually, like... We've been joking a lot about the Monkey Business, like format and all that, but there's actually a lot of talent in this room.
Yeah.
Like, straight up. Like, you're looking at this, yes, mirror mode is fairly different game, but there's some, that's a bold choice from MeanGreen. I actually kind of love it. With
my goodness.
The leaf tires is actually kind of perfect on here. Because it's everything zero gravity, and the leaf tires give that extra zero gravity speed.
Getting started here, everybody is just kind of scrunched together in the front of the pack, desperately trying to get all of the coins on the course because there are no other ones going forward here. Looking like an early first place lead for Linguine, who is just rocking the DK, Mr. Scooty, in of excellent style here.
Oh, and LinguineBruh, you see the DK here is actually really, like seeing a lot of DKs in this room because of how heavy the character is. It kind of just jumps everyone off here. You also notice that there's no one bagging on Baby Park. There's no reason to, because everything here is just bananas, and everyone's gonna get trailed out, or Bo is going to hit a banana in the Nisk. This Nisk is gonna be completely shattered because everyone's just trapping bananas around it.
It's looking like nature is healing here as we see no bagging. And we see a nice slide here for Technical getting into first place, but now he kind of has to do a little bit of matrix dodging as more and more bananas start to litter the battlefield here. And we also see the Crazy 8 is in play for P-Merks. Does annihilate another Diddy Kong player, getting into a nice 11th place here. Moving on to Technical, who's still in first, just kind of locking in his position. Yeah, just barely misses that. And yep, we're going to see a lot of juking and jiving here. We also see Princess Brat pretty much right on his tail until, Caster's Curse, my fault, girl.
So it's like you watching just all these bananas in play. We're on lap 7. I just didn't realize that, to be honest with you. Sloppygunner moving their way up to third. It's actually shaping up the standings. Kind of interesting. Rookie repping the Funky Kong isn't doing anything funky of the sort. Oh, motion controls. Actually, that was very funky. I apologize. I was not familiar with your game. He's also the only Funky Kong, I think, in this room.
Oh my god, yeah, that's so interesting. It seems like there's a lot of Diddy Kong players, which we did discuss earlier.
Yes.
There are some Donkey Kong players, but being the only Funky, that earns some respect.
I was surprised. I was expecting to see more Funky Kong in this room. No, like, statistical, logical reason for it.
Just because.
But yes, just because. And I was hoping to see more Funky Kong. Can I have more Funky Kong in the lobby?
See if anybody's switching their perspective.
I would laugh. I would actually laugh if I do see it in the room. So, the fun thing is now, especially going into mirror mode, some of these tracks are, like, really difficult to play in mirror. Like, the DK Mountain is already a pretty difficult track as is. I don't know. I'm not even going to attempt to try.
Okay.
Luckily, we didn't have that problem there.
Safe day for Bo here, who accidentally missed picks, but we're not going to talk about it any further. Going on DK Mountain here for our second track.
a very difficult track. I don't even want to imagine what it's like in mirror mode. I'm
No.
watching just the turns. There's this opening section here, and I'm like, this just looks so wrong. I'm really interested to see who takes the rock shortcut and who takes the traditional bigger mountain shortcut, because in mirror mode, your muscle memory is really thrown off, especially if you play the track more often here. So you're gonna see players who have a really good time on here, like in terms of like time trials, they're gonna have a bit of a harder time here, because all of a sudden, instead of this right turn, we're making a left turn here.
Seeing a bit of a breakaway for the top two as we switch perspectives to look at what LinguineBruh's up to in the middle of the pack. Everybody is just trying in vain to get some bananas on the field here, as that is going to be the key to success. However, LinguineBruh immediately gets trailed out, and it's a little bit of a slow start for them. Looking at the front of the pack, See, I was going to try to do the thing where you read the minimap and say, I think so-and-so is in second, but everybody is Donkey Kong. Oh! Huge play here as Technical does get spun out on the cut. Sends him spiraling back to 8th place from second. That's not what you want to see. Meanwhile, Princess here has the Crazy 8 and is just barreling her way into 7th place. Iconic. We love to see it.
You do love to see that. Brat has a history of like getting these items that just like ruin everyone else's day, and it's really coming out. Like VerteX is having the time of his life right now. Sloppygunner in second, trying to avoid any bananas here. Now the fun thing here is because the people in tops, they trap the big cut here with the bananas. So I'm wondering who's going to be able to take the cut even here. All these bananas just being placed very well, very smartly with this along the tight line. Owen is going to have a bit of a harder time as well, just trying to adjust with the mirror, but looking for some banana snipes as well.
Oh,
and actually
beautiful.
the next P-Merks, but it's getting trapped in the process. Oh no.
There is absolute mayhem on the field here as we get towards the bridge, especially for folks like Rookie who have a Crazy 8 and can just kind of pepper the bridge. Opts not to here, probably a smarter move. Yep, going for the snipes instead, throwing them behind as well. And that's going to get him a comfortable 4th place position here as he pulls, you guess it folks, one more banana.
It's such an interesting dynamic of like when you go for like this item sets, do I want one banana or do I want multiple bananas? Like the double item box just to have more bananas is being competitively fun. Look at how many bananas are trapping that double.
Oh
and now you're watching Rookie taking some really optimal lines here. But look, there's a banana there. VerteX has to take the really wide double because of the bananas. Jay's able to take cut. Nope. Trapping that cut now as well. VerteX is having a great time here, at least now. Has to just navigate through those bananas, but Owen as well. The mirror mode curse. That's going to be a common thing, especially on this course there.
The word banana is starting to lose meaning for me as we get into lap 3, and the bridge is just absolutely... Oh, we're in the end of it, excuse me. The bridge is decimating people, I can see on the minimap. Very good finish here for our podium. Bogut slides into a nice 7th place. Oddonion as well. Oh, just barely jukes his way into 11th here. This was a very chaotic match to watch.
Yes. Chaotic is a great way to put it because there's really no other way to put it. You just saw, like, especially on that bridge, which is a pretty notorious spot for like trapping like a bomb or something. Or now in this case, 8 bananas just like across the bridge. Like,
I was surprised I didn't see anybody with a Crazy 8 try to go diagonal across the bridge and just totally cut everybody off, because that's what I would have done if I played
Mac, give me a second real quick. We're going to do an art
one second. So we need a rendition.
Here is the bridge of the Donkey Kong monk, and there's one banana, there's another banana, there's another banana, there's another banana, and here's someone just driving, and another banana,
another one,
and then one more banana gets thrown from here.
Right here.
And that's a rough demonstration of DK Mountain's bridge section.
That's pretty much what happened. If you just tuned in, we just played DK Mountain, and it looked exactly like that. You can trust us.
The next course is Riverside Park. Okay, this
I'm so
fun
excited.
here.
I love Riverside.
I'm a huge Riverside appreciator. There's so much ways you can play this track, except now this track transitions from like a lower spot like Bagger or like Shroomer or whatever you want to call it to you just run it because it's just bananas.
Yeah, it really does turn the world on its head here. Going into the first turn, everybody is pulling single bananas, just decimating each other, which is kind of funny to watch. We're going to look at Technical's perspective here. He is in the back of the pack, but this might give him a little bit of an advantage if he can outline everybody on DK here.
Yeah, and one important thing here also is like you really have to fight for coins because you're going to lose a lot of coins just from hitting all these bananas, and because you can't get coins from item boxes, which for once is something you would kind of want in the top spots just to get an extra lead here. VerteX still holding on to first. Owen in second, though. And then I saw Onion in third as well. Oh, holy bananas being thrown up, and just everything is happening so far. And you see the pack is kind of spread out. You know, no shock is going to be in play. Just bananas. And it looks like...
Oh, damn.
Wow. It's, oh, my gosh.
Oh, my gosh.
These bananas.
These are some amazing snipes here coming out on the field. Riverside in general is a little bit of a wider track, but that doesn't seem to stop people from trying to trap every crevice of this item set as we take Bo's perspective into third place here. A lot of bananas on the bridge section as well. Unfortunately, does connect with the last one, but does connect some of his own, so it really doesn't matter in the end here. Going into lap 3 already, can you folks believe it? There's a lot of bananas. And we're going to go into the bridge section here where there is more bananas.
Yeah, all I'm seeing on the map are bananas. VerteX is in second. We have one of the DKs in first place. That could be technical. It could be a couple other players. Oh my gosh, there are so many. Every item box is trapped by a banana. VerteX just has to hold on and avoid all the bananas. You see these tight lines are all being taken. And there's another banana. There's 2 bananas. Oh, wait. I was wondering if he fell off there as well. That is rough.
Oh, tragic end. He does stay with the third place, but at what cost here as everybody starts to finish? Top 2 had a very good breakaway, though, for Technical and Yoshimight.
And we have a tie for first now.
Yeah, now there's a tie for first because of that. Technical and VerteX are really clashing heads with each other here.
There's a world where we go to a tiebreaker for bananas. I have never imagined this in my life.
Yeah, same here. This is starting to get heated here. Race 4, for those who are unfamiliar, is going to be DK Jungle, which I'm excited to see. I struggled on it because I'm on an inward bike now. Did you not know this?
I've heard, yes.
Yeah, there's some lore for you. I play Comet now, so I just watched everybody super bounce ahead of me, and then I got kind of sad. Yeah. But looks like there's
fix something.
Maybe. Oh, he's editing my response. So casters have this little sheet in front of us with all of your information so that we can accurately say, like, say you've won a tournament or you have a notable placement or a world record technical. He's putting inward on mine right now. I'm watching him delete it.
Comet,
yeah.
Because I don't just...
Yeah, thank you.
Favorite track, I'm assuming Paris.
It is Paris, you're right. We're killing time here while the lobby goes up and he's just kind of filling out this form.
Oh, there's a few other players here I know about. I'm not going to do this right now. Super Fresh Boy is playing.
This is good. We're getting some more information here.
I'm not about to look up lounge stats. On the microphone.
We don't have time for that. I'm so sorry. There is no way we can do that right now.
So we were talking about the DK Mountain Bridge earlier.
Oh,
that DK Jungle Bridge.
Yeah, I'm excited to see this because it can get really peppered, especially if you see some Crazy 8s on the field. It's kind of over.
Oh my gosh, the Crazy 8 actually just takes up the entire bridge. If you just stand there with a Crazy 8 of bananas, no one is making it past.
No, you can really do some damage here. Going around into the super bounce section here. Yup, a very beautiful execution from Technical, landing him in third place. Now we're going to start seeing this ill-fated bridge, but a lot of people are holding on to their nanas in the front of the pack here.
I did see Rookie was briefly in first place before getting trailed out by, I think it was Bo, who is now in first. And Technical is still pulling up all these amazing time trial strats that you see, but it's mirror mode, which is just
This is kind of amazing, yeah. Really speaks to
What did that connect? What a banana slice!
We see puts down on puts down violent. And there's even more! Oh my god! Okay. A lot just happened. Technical opts to go for the safer path, which is probably a good move here. Bo is in within sniping distance, though. However, we do go to Yoshimight's perspective, who's in second place. Oddonion taking an unusual first place as well.
Oh,
Snipe?
I thought maybe, just maybe, that would have gonna connect.
So close.
Nice banana placement. Oh, great banana placement on the double as well. This glider. Oh, you see a couple in the middle of it there. And it's so scary. Some players just you don't want to lose your trail because just to make things harder for people to pass you. But you also want to cycle for more bananas, which
is true.
Crazy phrase to say.
Switching perspectives over here to the middle of the pack with Owen, who does have triples but does get trailed out. And we're looking at the front of the pack now. Excuse me. Back to Yoshimight here. Yeah, this bridge is starting to get peppered quite a lot with bananas as we go into lap 3.
And you're noticing something is that it's much harder for players to utilize back camera here.
Here's a crazy H.
Here's a crazy
Yeah.
H. Oh, it's like...
Okay, that's kind of what I was thinking. I thought it would be more diagonal, but that's okay.
There's so many bananas. I am losing my mind right now.
I don't think the word banana is real to me anymore.
I don't think it is. I'm not gonna see
Bo
bananas
gets
anyway.
back into second place here, which is absolutely what he wants to see coming into
Oh!
the... Oh! Extremely talented here.
Oh my gosh,
As
all
he
the
is
bananas
oh my
placed
god,
tightly.
somebody must have got a crazy 8. Yeah, Bo's just gonna play defensively here. No need to... Okay, Caster's Curse, my fault, Bo.
Okay, bananas like to win it all.
Banana
maybe.
City out here.
Everyone's going for it now. Tech
Okay.
has to go around. Oh, all those
And
bananas.
here's Technical just kind of adding
VerteX
insult to
too.
injury here as Bo gets a nice 5th place. Not exactly what he was
Brat.
looking for. Does match his number on his setup, which is kind of nice. Brat in 7th, and looks like, Linguine's Crazy 8 strat did not pay off as they get in 11th place.
I can't believe I need the whiteboard again.
Yeah, get it.
For
Get it up.
for what just happened there, we literally saw like the ending just right before the finish line. Like the line is here, and there's like the little ramp
That's the
thing.
finish line.
And here's like this ramp,
Yeah.
but you saw there was actually like a runway of
There
bananas.
was literally like 8 just in a straight line.
in a straight line, and you had to like kind of navigate like.
You know
through
what?
it.
I
saw,
clowned
like,
on it earlier, but honestly, mad respect.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, look, the
like-
bridge has its own graphic now. It's part of the
It
setup.
actually looks like-
It's real. Yeah, this just happened. If you just tuned in, we were on DK Jungle lap 3. Somebody got a crazy 8 of bananas. That's the game mode we're playing,
And then like someone slips
and then
here.
somebody just like
someone
slipped
slips here.
Yeah,
Slips
and,
there.
and here too. One more.
Oh yeah.
Thank
Probably before it too.
you.
And
Yeah,
then someone
and
throws
someone
banana.
over here,
Wow.
and it just goes.
And then the crazy 8's here and goes. Ooh.
Well, yeah, that's good.
A lot of bananas.
Yeah, that pretty much sums up if you weren't here earlier. Looks like we're gonna go into DK Summit, and this could get chaotic pretty quickly
This is scary.
based on what I've seen in the past, and that's all I'm really gonna say. I may have experienced some horrors in my room, I'll just say that.
No, I can only imagine because there's so much stuff that happens on DK Summit
Okay,
already.
so let's take a look here at everybody who's moving, except our friend Technical, who is doing something a little nefarious here. Meanwhile, we're gonna stick with Princess as she gets into a nice 6th place, just kind of cycling for, you guessed it, bananas.
I can't believe, did I just want this technical bag for bananas?
I
hope that's not a
think you
disconnect,
might have.
But like,
It's-
that is.
Oh,
my
unfortunate
gosh.
here for Princess.
The cut is gonna be so
Yeah,
difficult
it's
to
pretty much
navigate.
going to be impossible especially when it hits lap 3. Meanwhile, we see Technical back here with his 11 bananas, going for a very seamless double cut on mirror mode, which is unusual but very talent focused here. Gonna throw the bananas back in.
Smart steering.
Yeah, Banana City as somebody immediately turns on smart steering.
Oh, what's it going to do?
There's no.
You see,
Snipe?
going these long snipes here. If this
Any
connects on
sniper?
Sloppygunner- Oh,
Oh,
no,
so close.
No shots today,
But
sadly.
yeah, looks like Technical has chosen violence on the track here. He's gonna try and Vayne to claw his way out of 12th. I know he has done it in the past before. Meanwhile, going to Yoshimite's perspective, a beautiful double cut here gets them into first place as they trail, you guessed it, a Nana. But there is a little bit of a disconnect here. Oh my gosh, okay.
So many bananas just on like the boost panels too. Like they know, okay, they're gonna take this line and it's like, oh, we just trap it very easily here. And VerteX is in like 2nd place overall, I think, technical in first now.
Yeah.
And now this makes things really interesting here because of the point dynamic here. VerteX is in a great position here, unless Yoshimight lands a snipe, or is Yoshimight gonna play defensive here? Actually gonna take this tight turn. Oh my
Oh, they
gosh.
both took it, but in different ways, and it seems like they've just solidified their positions here. Oh my gosh, Banana City, as Yoshimight does get connected on, and now it's a little bit of a breakaway here for VerteX. This is exactly what he needs going into the last race. Another failed snipe attempt, and yeah, it's a little bit safer here to just not go for the double cut. Lock in the 2nd place and make sure that you're doing well. Meanwhile, Linguine has come out of nowhere, just rocketing into 2nd place, who does take the double cut, and that allows him to try and get onto VerteX's tail here as we end on the final turn of DK Summit.
Yeah, I don't think. Oh, you see more. More line, and that's actually gonna change up some spots too. LinguineBruh falls all the way into 4th in the process. So you saw all those bananas and VerteX dropping one more right at the line. It hits Linguine, and now it changed up quite a few spots. And the standings after this are actually gonna come really close.
Oh, that did not suit him well. Technical got 11th. That Now he's in tied for second, and VerteX has kind of just run away with it, honestly. Our last track here is going to be another baby park. This is going to be chaos.
If the first one wasn't chaotic enough, this one, now the players are more familiar with the banana metagame, knowing what's at stake here.
This could be pretty intense, especially since second place is currently tied right now. First place does have a bit of a gap between them. VerteX at 56. Second place is both tied for 45, if I read the screen correctly. So there isn't much wiggle room there. But second place, there's gonna be a lot of carnage. We gotta keep our eye on them for sure.
There really will be a ton of carnage here, and I don't even know what to say at this point. Oh no, chat's asking for something to do here. That's not happening today.
I don't think we're gonna do that. No, I'm sorry. I gotta use that tomorrow.
This has to last me until Sunday.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry.
You know, maybe on Sunday, if something super duper crazy happens, whoever's on the desk can break it then. But meanwhile, we do get Baby Park as a track pick if anybody was curious.
If you didn't hear that in the crowd, which they're really Baby Park as the last track, not like it's totally planned. Want to know what I selfishly want to see Funky Kong get first place.
Me too. I think that would be a great way to end this.
There's some different options here. Oddonion, I don't know if they were on Biddy Buggy the entire time, but they're
kind of iconic if so.
But hey, just
looks like our first place player is, you guessed it, VerteX, who is just in a very comfortable lead here.
With no bananas, though.
Yeah, no the no banana strat. Meanwhile, Onion is right on their tail, as is Bo. So it's a pretty close pack here. Immediate trail here from Onion as they try in vain to, get into first place. It's a seamless cut, but does get sniped out of nowhere, sending him back into fifth place. Meanwhile, VerteX in second, Technical in first, until I just caster cursed the heck out of him. And now VerteX is going to take a very comfortable lead here. LinguineBruh on their tail slightly, but there is a lot more bananas on the pack than the first lap, and it's starting to get really chaotic here as we get into lap 5 of 7.
Yeah, and you're seeing that VerteX is just taking safe lines when possible, and that's all you gotta do here. Tech is right behind in second place, but he needs a big gap between him and VerteX if he wants to win this, and VerteX seems to be in a completely fine spot here. Going into lap 6, look at all those bananas on that left side of the map. Bo is trying to just stay alive here as well, getting maybe trailed on. But what are those bananas? It's all over the line. There's still one more lap to go. I don't think there's enough bananas in the world to say what's going to be happening because we're not even in the last turn. Here's the final disc, and now look at those, but oh my gosh.
Seamless finish here for Bo, who just snakes their way right into a gorgeous third place. Meanwhile, VerteX at first, that is going to secure the W for them, and now we're going to try to see who ends here as everybody annihilates in the front of the pack here. LinguineBruh sent tumbling at 12. We're gonna see, Technical does get second place, and it's just not enough. VerteX in an insane lead here, and it looks like our podium is decided here. Our winner of the 2024 Riptide Monkey Business Bracket, a bunch of bananas, and this sick medal is your very own VerteX. Second place, Technical. Third place, Yoshimight.
Some great stuff we saw overall today from Monkey Business. It's exactly what you want to see. We know it's not going to be the most serious thing, but you could tell there was definitely a lot of thought with some of this. Did you see? There was just so many bananas in such well-placed spots.
I've never seen a community work harder than to try and trap the entire finish line.
I have an update.
Oh no.
Everyone gets a banana.
Wow. It's great, guys. Everybody gets a banana who is in the finals. Except VerteX. He gets more than one.
Yeah.
That's
how... Also, it's my idea to make it mirror mode.
Yeah, you can...
It was fun watching y'all suffer.
Everyone gets a banana, you know what, that warrants,
I think that's the best...
There we go.
I think that's the best participation trophy you could ever get, is a banana for getting into finals. I think that should be a Mario Kart tradition. That's my personal opinion.
That should be, yes. And you know what? That was a great way to end it here. I don't know if we're gonna do anything else after this. Just wrapping up.
No, that's pretty much. We're gonna pretty much call it here. Possibly VerteX might come back for an interview. I'm not actually sure. That'd be awesome. VerteX, if you're listening and you want to come back here, the curtain's right on.
I will be right back. I'm
to your left side.
Ask VerteX if he wants a winner's interview. I need to hear what the strategy is in Monkey Business.
Okay.
Feel free to draw on there if you like. Here's the marker.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. Can you ask VerteX if he wants a winner's interview?
Can we get VerteX down here?
Time for a winner interview.
Okay, we don't have time for a winner's interview. I also don't have time to draw anything because unfortunately we do have to call it here. It's almost midnight in our time zone. Everybody is insanely tired. Yeah, the bridge when it was here had its own
You
name.
didn't even notice.
And so the whole time you've just been the bridge since you started drawing on it. That's gonna call it here. I am Sunset from Kutztown University, joined by the bridge.
The bridge is invisible right now, but it will be back tomorrow at some point here. Stay tuned.
Join
Because
us at noon tomorrow for the FFA bracket here in the same spot, Mario Kart Central. Send that link to your friends and have an excellent evening.
Yep, once again, it's Sunset. I'm Spicy. Have a good night, everyone. We'll be back once again, noon Eastern Time, right as Sunset said. You don't want to miss it. A lot of great action, whether it be serious, whether it be not so serious sometimes, but hey, some tomfoolery is gonna happen for sure. But hey, have a good night. We'll see you here live tomorrow.
Good night, baby.